Hello everybody and welcome back again to another episode of Dragon Age Inquisition. Probably the last episode we're going to do in Skyhold for now, because it's really time that we head out into the world again. But it is time to finally speak with Varric on the battlements. But as usual, before I'm going to do that, let's check on the war room and our missions. There we go. Alright, let's see what we have here. Heart in Hightown, unsavory parallels. A letter has arrived at Skyhold, addressed to nobody. No one saw the courier who brought it. You encroach upon the domain of higher powers. You will answer to us. The letter is unsigned, except for a wax seal depicting 6 crossed swords. Well, that pretty much explains nothing at all. But I'll take the Amulet of Power. Reports of Darkspawn activity. Commander, we conducted sweeps of the Storm Coast and determined where the Darkspawn are most concentrated. Our Ferelden-born soldiers are quite eager to see them driven back. Scout Harding. Yeah, I need to return to the Storm Coast at one point anyway, because there's still some unexplored stuff. Okay, I think we have finished all the missions on this side, except the DLC and the gathering of stuff. A friend in Carinus. My Lady Inquisitor. Considerable is as your support has been, I'm saddened to report my motion died on the Senate floor. Although I'm hardly surprised. My fellow in the Magisterium don't enjoy the thought of having their freedom limited in any fashion. That was, however, hardly the point of the motion. It was a statement that needed to be made, and your support allowed me to make it far louder and clearer than I ever would have on my own. So I thank you. With any luck, this will draw support from those who feel as I do. It will also draw fire from venatory cultists still in the shadows, but I say let them come. I will not back down in the face of such fools. I'm sending along a few things which I hope will aid your efforts, and I will see what more I can drum up. Give my love to Dorian. The poor boy is such a hothouse orchid, he must be wilting in the cold. Magister Maris Telani. Alright. That actually gave us a new quest here, apparently. I received some news from Maris. It seems her little resistance has drawn support, just as she hoped it would. Thing is, that support comes in the form of idealistic magisters with no real power, while the ones who might see her group as a threat are the true heavy hitters. Reading between the lines, I'd say Maris is in more hot water than she lets on. She's crafty, but she could use more help right about now, or the resistance might die on the vine. Up to you, but if you ask me, any enemies of the Venatori should be friends of ours. Dorian. The Inquisition is now a force to be reckoned with. Even into winter, openly declare our support for the resistance. I don't know, this may not actually be counterproductive. Allow me to handle this. Eliminate one of her enemies and the rest will believe she can strike them with impunity. They will back off. Send some Templars north, disguised of course. Real Templars, a sort who can disrupt magic. That should be all the help she needs. Huh. Yeah, sure, this sounds like a job for a Templar, so...
Alright.
Let's give that to him. Judgment, the magic used in Redcliffe. Alexius has been put to work as a magical researcher for the Inquisition. The spell he used in Redcliffe was incredibly complex. Even he doesn't understand all of the theory behind it, but he has confessed it was only possible to cast because the breach had thinned the veil. Alexius can look into applications of the theory for safer use. Alexius has been given all the books and equipment he requires. Let us see if he will prove useful. Well, yeah, I mean, I made that judgment, so I guess I should go through with that and let Alexius do some research.
Inquisitor.
Investigate Hunter Fell. Based on the revelation at Haven that Venatory operatives report to a Darkspawn believed to be the Magister Corypheus, threat assessment of possible Venatory has been reprioritized as vital. Duke Titus Pendergast rules the Naran city of Hunterfell, a former military hero who prided himself on his open-minded attitude. Duke Titus rules with the help of a secret network of old adventuring companions and possible lovers, as they all are rumored to be beautiful women. Information on the 5 bells of Hunterfell is limited, but they are known to include humans from both Orlais and Ferelden, an elf, a dwarf, and even a Talva Shoth. Known or suspected backgrounds range from respected Mortalitasi or Dragon Hunter to bard, smuggler, or even apostate. We believe one of the 5 bells of Hunterfell is a Venatory agent working to advance the agenda of Corypheus. Alright. Dragon hunting is a noble sport. Usually I should be able to find out about this hunter. A bard's reputation precedes her, even if she wishes otherwise. I can uncover more about her. I have friends among the Templars. They might know more about this supposed apostate. Huh. So I have 5 people who, and one of them is a Venatory spy. Yeah, I mean, I can only investigate one of them. So I guess I can just have her do this. Yeah, sure.
Let us begin.
Let's send Josephine to investigate the Dragon Hunter. And that's all for now. Keeping the Darkspawn down. Yeah, I mean, I need to return to the Storm Coast at some point. But first of all, I am now going to speak to Varric.
Inquisitor.
Yeah, he is... The code is somewhere over here now. Okay, I think there is a way where I can get up on the battlements. Yes.
The funniest thing I've seen in years. That cat dancing around, hopping and pantsing like a fool. Made my day bright, it did. Maker knows what got into the little rat catcher.
Alright. So, I hope I can just go through here and reach Varric somehow. Okay. Ah, I already see him. Very nice. Alright, Varric. Where's your friend? Default champion of Kirkwall, custom champion of Kirkwall. Recreate the custom appearance of your champion of Kirkwall. Yes, of course, I will do that. Ah, yeah, I've been wondering how they would do that. You know, since you didn't import like her appearance into this game, so I kind of have to recreate her now. Yeah, I will try not to do this for too long. Not as long as it took to make my character here. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I mean, she had kind of a roundish face. So I guess we can just leave this. She was... I think she was more pale than that. Of course, those are details that never really mattered when I created her the first time. Yeah, sure, let's take this. Okay, eye color. I mean, can you actually... Yes, I can customize the eyes on her own. She had those extremely white, grey eyes. So Maybe let's start with that. Okay. That's fine. Let's see if we can change the mouse a little bit. This isn't too bad, I guess. Alright. Nose. Yeah, she had kind of like a curved, hawkish nose, so to speak. Well, not quite as much as this. So we need to change this a little bit. Bridge position, nose position, nose bridge size. Oh, okay, this is that. Nose tip position. Yeah, this is much more like it. Something like this. Something like this, maybe. Yeah, let's put it like that. I don't know about the shape of her eyes. That would not be so bad. Maybe we can slightly change them. Let's see. Something like that, maybe. And yeah, we need to do something about the hair, obviously. I mean, it's been a while, so she could technically have a different hairstyle now. But I feel that for the sake of, you know, making her recognizable, I should pick one that is similar to what she had before. Yeah, I guess this would be close. Oh, well, this. Well, she didn't have those curly fringes over here, but I actually think this would probably be better. I mean, she can have changed her ponytail into a bun, I guess. Yeah, I'm not sure about the complexion. Maybe let's use this. Yeah, I think this is not so bad. I mean, I could spend a long time trying to reconstruct her here, but I feel that I shouldn't. So I think I will just leave it like that. I think this is a decent representation of Juno Hawke. So let's accept the changes.
Inquisitor, meet Hawke, the champion of Kirkwall.
Though I don't use that title much anymore.
Hawke, the Inquisitor. I figured you might have some friendly advice about Corypheus. You and I did fight him after all.
You've already dropped half a mountain on the bastard. I'm sure anything I can tell you pales in comparison.
Well, yeah, I have heard stories about you.
Oh, I don't know. You did save a city from a horde of rampaging Kunari. I don't see how that really applies. Or is there a horde of rampaging Kunari I don't know about? There's a Kunari. He almost qualifies as a horde all by himself. Fortunately, he's on our side. So, then, what can I tell you? Varric said that you fought Corypheus before. Fought and killed. The Grey Wardens were holding him, and he somehow used his connection to the Darkspawn to influence them.
Corypheus got into their heads, messed with their minds, turned them against each other.
If the Wardens have disappeared, they could have fallen under his control again.
I see. Yeah, that's not good.
So Corypheus has the Venatori, the Red Templars, and now possibly the Wardens as well. Wonderful. I didn't come this far just to give you bad news. I've got a friend in the Wardens. He was investigating something unrelated for me. His name is Stroud. The last time we spoke, he was worried about corruption in the Warden ranks. Since then, nothing.
Corypheus would certainly qualify as corruption in the ranks. Did your friend disappear with them?
No. He told me he'd be hiding in an old smuggler's cave near Crestwood.
And what were you investigating?
If you didn't know about Corypheus, what were you doing with the Wardens? The Templars in Kirkwall were using a strange form of lyrium. It was red. I'd hoped the Wardens could tell me more about it. Corypheus had Templars with him at Haven. They looked like they'd been exposed to the lyrium you describe. Hopefully my friend in the Wardens will know more.
Well, it's worth a shot.
I'll take any lead I can get at the moment. Good. I'll do whatever I can to help. Corypheus is my responsibility. I thought I'd killed him before. This time I'll make sure of it. Inquisitor.
Look at Juno all grown up and serious. And I think she has one of the armor sets that you could actually get in Dragon Age 2, although it was not the final one that I was wearing. Okay, yeah, let's ask a few questions. So you fought Corypheus.
You said you thought you killed Corypheus. The Grey Wardens had him imprisoned. They used my father's blood in a ritual to seal Corypheus inside. But he could still reach out and influence the Warden's thoughts. He sent them after me. And I didn't just think I killed him. When the fight was done, he was dead on the ground. Maybe his tie to the Blight somehow brought him back, or maybe it's old Tevinter magic, but he was dead, I swear it.
So where have you been?
Where did you go after the mages rebelled? I heard the Chantry might be sending an exalted march to Kirkwall to put down the rebellion. I hoped that leaving would save lives and force the Divine to divide her forces to come after me. As it turned out, I needn't have bothered. All the circles started rising up and the exalted march never came.
I see. Yeah, tell me about Anders.
I'd like to know more about Anders. What was he like? I don't know if there ever was just an Anders. He was crazy. By the end, there was nothing left in him, except this insane need to start a war no one could win.
Yeah, you're right about that, Juno. You're right about that. So why are you alone?
I heard you had family and friends in Kirkwall. Where are they now? My sister's a Grey Warden. I had my friend Aveline take her as far from Orlais as possible. When all the Wardens started acting strangely, I had to keep my family safe. Isabella and I never believed in being tied down. When I had to go into hiding, she understood. We'll see each other again. Until then, she'll be having fun. But hopefully not too much fun.
Sounds like Isabella to me. So, what has Varric told you?
I assume Varric's been feeding you information about the Inquisition. What did he say about me? Only good things, I promise. I was a little surprised, actually. Varric isn't one for religion in general, but he thinks highly of the Inquisition. I think the exact phrase was, has a good shot at fixing Blondie's mess.
Alright, thank you.
We'll talk later. I'll meet you at Crestwood.
Here lies the abyss. Meet Hawke's warden ally in Crestwood. Go to the war table to fight the warden. Crestwood. Yeah, let me have a look at my journal. So Varric has a friend named Hawke who fought Corypheus once before and now fierce Grey Wardens are under the influence of an ancient Darkspawn. Hawke is a warden contact who may be able to say more. Yeah, I guess this is what I'm going to do next in terms of story missions. But before that, I most certainly do want to do some exploration in all those new regions that I can unlock now. And yeah, I think what I'm going to do, there are still parts of the castle that I haven't even entered yet. So I think I will spend the last, I don't know, 10 minutes of this episode trying to see the rest of the castle, and in the next episode we can finally head out into the world again, and I can decide in between episodes what I actually want to do next, because at the moment there's so much stuff to do that it is a bit overwhelming, and I need to get my bearings on that first. So yeah, let's spend the rest of this episode looking around this place and see if we can find anything else. But yeah, it's so nice to see her again, and I'm pretty sure they got the same voice actress again. That makes it really familiar to talk to her again. So yeah, let's have a look around here. Yeah, this is another place that could use some repairs. Huh. Right now I'm on top of this tower. Oh, I think that is where my room is located, like on the highest tower possible. Fitting for my position. Alright. Okay, I don't think there's anything interesting here, so let's climb down again. Yeah, I've never been to that place over there. Yeah, that is completely new. Is there a way to get down there? There is. Alright. Ah, look at that. Nice little courtyard. Bride of the Maker. Seems to be some sort of chapel. Could use some repair as well. Yeah. Letter to an Inquisition agent.
Fertile ground even here. This hold has everything.
Plant new seed. Plant seed in Skyhold's nursery to grow herbs for crafting. Find seeds by gathering herbs in the wild. Yeah, I have no seeds. Okay, fair enough. So let's talk to this lady here.
Inquisitor, Elan Vemar. Honored to represent the College of Herbalists and offer my services as apothecary. My colleague Adan was clear about the worth of your cause. I look forward to assisting him.
Alright, welcome aboard.
I look forward to working with you.
And are you? I wasn't sure what to think of you people, but recent events have put those doubts to bed. All the mundane needs of Skyhold will be well tended. If you note anything special, let me know. I'm here to serve the cause we must.
Okay.
I am at your service.
So, how are we stocked?
What is your evaluation of our supplies?
We are well supplied, and I foresee only better to come.
Will your college help us?
Are there others who could come to Skyhold?
They are helping now. I have contacted many of our finest, and their influence is not inconsequential. They are not, shall we say, prone to take the field, but we will be well supplied.
And where did you study?
Where did you receive your training?
I studied with Adan after he left the service of the King of Ferelden. Well, when the king was no longer there to serve. Our College of Associates tends to meet informally. I've since been fortunate enough to serve various heads of state. They are all as good as another, truth be told. My skills and contacts are better suited to more imminent need.
And you're a city elf?
I take it you're a city elf, not Dalish.
It's not a useful identifier. I am an elf. I was raised away from the Dalish. No, I do not know their customs. Perhaps that wasn't immediately obvious. It's of little concern. I have skill enough to be evaluated by what I can do. My associates appreciate my work.
Well, I wasn't meant to imply that you're unsuited for the job because you're a city elf and not a Dalish, so yeah, goodbye.
As you were.
Of course, Inquisitor.
Alright, fair enough. Oh, Mother Giselle is here as well. Maybe we can talk to her.
Ah, Inquisitor, you have finally come into your own. The Maker has put you on a difficult path. I pray you walk it safely.
Did you make me Inquisitor?
I remember our talk out there before we found Skyhold. It wasn't just the Maker who put me on this path, was it?
The Inquisitor could never have been Cassandra, or Leliana, or me for that matter. We are too political, too tied to the Chantry and all its failings. But I did not make you stand against Corypheus. I did not make you risk death to save the people of Haven. Only you could be the Inquisitor. I only pray the power of the Inquisition is enough.
Yes, I will prove myself worthy.
I'll do my best to earn this.
You earned this in Haven. The Maker has chosen you to deliver us from Corypheus. You have the faith and support of everyone here. Never forget that. Now, was there anything else?
Tell me about Corypheus.
Can you tell me anything about Corypheus?
I know nothing of the man personally, but the Chant of Light speaks of what he claims to be. No matter all their power, their triumphs, the mage lords of Tevinter were men and doomed to die. Then a voice whispered within their hearts, "Shall you surrender your power to time like the beasts of the fields? You are the lords of the earth. Go forth to claim the empty throne of heaven and be gods."
You mean like an old god?
That was one of the old gods speaking in their dreams?
Yes, Dumat as I understand it. In secret, they worked magic upon magic. All their power and all their vanity they turned against the veil, until at last it gave way.
That sounds familiar.
That sounds like what happened with the breach.
Very similar, Inquisitor. Above them, a river of light. Before them, the throne of heaven waiting. Beneath their feet, the footprints of the Maker, and all around them echoed a vast silence. But when they took a single step toward the empty throne, a great voice cried out, shaking the very foundations of heaven and earth.
Yeah, Corypheus disagrees with that.
Corypheus said he found only chaos and corruption.
The Chant of Light says that it was beautiful until the Maker himself spoke. And so is the Golden City blackened with each step you take in my hall. Marvel at perfection, for it is fleeting. You have brought sin to heaven and doom upon all the world.
Corypheus seemed so certain that he heard nothing. He described it as dead whispers.
Bitterness, perhaps? He paid a high price for his crime. Violently were they cast down, for no mortal may walk bodily in the realm of dreams, bearing the mark of their crime.
Walking bodily in the realm of dreams is exactly what Corypheus said he did. But the mark, could it be related to the mark I bear?
I cannot say. Perhaps Andraste saw clearly and we misinterpreted her words. It was always taught that the mark they bore was the shape of darkspawn. Bodies so maimed and distorted that none should see them and know them for men. That is all I know of your adversary, Inquisitor.
Well, interesting.
Some of the Chant of Light describes what we've seen and what Corypheus said, but not all of it.
The Chant of Light is the work of mankind. We of all people must accept that mankind is fallible. Listeners may have misheard one of Andraste's songs. Just one word sung incorrectly could change everything. And how many verses were stricken or changed for foolish political reasons, like the Canticle of Chartan. Still, I would trust these words over any spoken by Corypheus. I hope they help you.
Alright, thank you. So what else is going on here? This can't be opened. Neither this. Yeah, there is another thing that I want to check out. There are some shops over here. I think I never really looked at them, and apparently I can fast travel there, so why not do that? Ah, very nice, very nice. Okay, let's have a look at the shops, because those are new. Yeah, that is definitely new. Ah. I'm pretty sure I only have Bianca Arms 2 so far. Oh, the blank runestone that I need for crafting. Wonderful, let me buy a few of those. And this is a tier 2 common metal. Yeah, sure, let's get a few of those as well. Ah, and more schematics. I'll take them all. Even some rune schematics. So I can actually go and do that rune crafting, which I'm still supposed to do. And what do you sell? Okay, so you're basically the normal arms dealer. Alright. Ah, and my
Our
horse!
mounts have never had better.
My zebra horse! Yes, it's here. It's safe. Very nice. Oh, and I can actually buy more of them. Well, this one costs nothing, so let me take that. I mean, this clearly isn't a priority for me to get now, so I may buy this. Well, I got an achievement for it anyway. I may buy the other horses when I have...
He's in the Dales. He fights for the people. What people? People who need him. That is so vague as to be meaningless.
And there's another shop over here. A reinforced defender armor? That's kinda random. This is all you sell? Oh no! What is that? Private trade agreement. Subtly favorable trade agreements with a merchant house. Grants a small increase to Inquisition power and influence. Oh, I see. I can buy this stuff to get influence. Well, that is pretty convenient. It's much easier than fulfilling requisitions. So, good to know. Good to know about that. But yeah, anyway, I think it is a good time to end the episode.
You get a title, I get the boot. I see how it is. I mean, thanks for my life. Pleased to serve.
Isn't he our shopkeeper anymore? Apparently not. But yeah, let's end the episode here. And I will have a look at my quests and at the different places that I can go to now. And I think in the next episode we will finally venture out into the world again. See some new regions and... Ooh, don't fall down there, Freya. See some new places and... Maybe, well, I will not continue the story just now. I will do a little bit of exploration, of course, and then we'll see what we'll do after that. So yeah, thank you for watching, and see you again next time.